Are you able to hear me or not? Just share it in the text message. Great, great. Perfect, perfect. So today's session is basically all based on the affiliate programs, how affiliate marketing can help you earn online via your blog, via your social media accounts, by the way you are providing content to your people, to your audience, how we will enter into affiliate marketing, what are the various sources. You will get all so many tricks and tips by our special guests, Dr. Randhir Mishra and definitely Harsh Agrawal. To welcome our both speakers, I would just like to share a small clip to thank both of them, and to show a gratitude that we are so lucky to have them today inside this session, and they are sharing their most valuable time with us. So I would like to welcome Randhir sir by sharing a small clip for him. Is my screen visible to all?
Screen is visible. Now it's coming.
So I would just like to hand over the part to Dr. Andhir. We have him in the session.
Yeah, thanks, Sid. Everyone, good afternoon and welcome after the short break. So, am I audible, Siddharth, now?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Very nice. So, thanks for that lovely clip. And I certainly feel very privileged and happy that we also have Harsh today. And it has been quite a learning journey for myself and all the people that have come and have shared their experiences and time with us. The feedback has generally been very positive with regards to the number of participation, the questions, and the way that we also promote parts of the session on LinkedIn. So let's keep the good work and time to move to the session today. And like you said, the session today is about affiliate marketing, and affiliate marketing has suddenly become very, very popular. And in the context of COVID, it is gaining even higher importance amongst all the digital marketing tools that is available today. So let me, my screen is visible as well.
Yes, sir. The screen is visible.
Great. So let us start by going straight into our poll. I have also posted a link there. You can also do the same to everyone, Siddharth. This is our poll,
Yes.
and we are talking about just three simple questions. The first one that you will see there, which should be active now, is you just have to click on the face that you see there, the uh, emoticons or emojis that sounds closest to your feeling about the statement, which is about how do you react to the recommendation from your friends for a purchase. Let's see. Is the poll active and you can see the poll?
Yes, sir. The poll is active.
Very nice, very nice. I can see the responses here as well. Let me go to the responses here. So you can see that they're all coming on the green side of the super. So nobody finds the recommendations as anything to be unhappy or even neutral about. I wonder if I had put the instead of friends, if I had put your parents or maybe your spouse or something like that, if the response would have changed. Super, super. So let's see how this. So of course, this is the primary driver for affiliate marketing, and it is not surprising that more than 5 billion clicks through affiliate marketing networks had already happened about 3 years ago. This is 2017 data, and these data are consolidated on a ongoing basis. But I was searching for something more current. I wouldn't be surprised if this number has more than tripled since then, because the most of the other things, the numbers have gone. But one thing that has certainly happened is that affiliate marketing is now almost 1.5 times email marketing, and email marketing used to be a huge thing some time back. So this is the thing. Now let us see how do you react to this one. What percentage of online sales is attributed to affiliate marketing? I've just put Flipkart as a uh, you know way of saying that what percentage of Flipkart do you think could be? But I'm talking more at a generic level right now.
Sir, I think the poll isn't visible to students.
Okay, is it
Are you
active
getting
now?
any responses? Yes, yes, it's active now.
So much of the responses are coming on the highest level, that is more than 25%, which certainly should be the case. But it is more at the 16 to 25% range right now. And, it adds almost about 850 million of sales to the, and these are the top countries. And India is actually still a laggard in terms of the percentage of revenue. But I think that these numbers are going to change very, very quickly, with India and China taking their place of prominence very quickly now. So let's move to the next one here. I want you to just input some of the popular Indian affiliate programs that you are aware of here. It should be visible now.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay. Great. So some of the big names are all coming here. Very nice. Very nice. Some of them are not the affiliate program, but I am glad you are using them because they are certainly the enablers of affiliate. So great. So let us see some of the big ones. I have obviously put Godaddy's India affiliate program as big one, not just because this session is being conducted by them, but also because they feature on the list of one of the higher paying affiliate programs. So if you really want to make good earnings, it's not just Godaddy, but most of the hosting solutions are known to be sharing a higher payout. Then you have the Fiverr, which is more around recruitment. Bluehost is another big one in terms of websites. Amazon, you already said. Bharat Matrimony, that I feel is a tricky one. I don't know if I would want people to go and get married on the website and then come back to me saying that I ruined their life. No, I'm just kidding. They are also very, very well-paying programs. Flipkart, you already talked about. Tata Click is a good one. Yatra, we will be talking about some of them in much more detail, and I'm sure Harsh will be referring to these in a regular manner. Siddharth, you are keeping an eye. Just let me know when you see Harsh logged in.
Yes, sure, sir.
Okay. So this is the some of the top 10 affiliate programs across the categories, because comparing between categories is a slightly wrong notion, but it is not means in terms of payout, the hosting solutions still stand out as the users. So that is the part which is uh, to set the context for us. Now let us move into how can it be used and how can you use it to leverage your own uh, the how do you use your own or rather how do you augment your earning using affiliate marketing. Why should you be concentrate, or why should you be interested in affiliate marketing? Again, the same three reasons that I have been talking about right through the session, that you obviously have business benefits, you have growth benefits, that is at the personal and professional level, and you have social benefits. The good thing about being an affiliate is that very quickly, if you are doing the work which is something that is of passion, it also helps you fuel your own personal desire and need and happiness of acquiring things at a much more simpler way. Because, like, for instance, I love playing with technology, and I would have certainly liked using some of these technology, barring the price that is to be used. Sorry, I just had the door open and it was creating a bit of interference. So I would have loved using some of these products, but it is uh, it is a great way even for yourself to try new products and get into doing that, right? So, and it's a very serious money making proposition, and we will look at it going ahead in the session today. Now, how does it work? Let's understand it from the two sides. One is from our own being an affiliate side, where it works by the affiliate's ability to build a relationship, and they use multiple tools to build this particular relationship. Uh, Now, these relationships are leveraged by way of creating products advertisements, but these are not really your typical irritating advertisement that we see in between programs, or that we see before the YouTube video starts and so on and so forth. But these are very skillfully and very nicely camouflaged as your recommendation. And it should be like that, that you have used that product and you understand that product, and therefore you are recommending that particular product. So that is the thing. Then, of course, that leads to the uh, followers coming to our websites or blog sites or whatever channel that we are using to promote those particular products. And these followers then interact with the ads or with our placements and visits the affiliated brand stores, makes their purchases, and we basically get paid by the brands. And this is a cycle. So the more we see an interaction, the more we see the value being given to us by a particular brand, the better relationship building inputs and ideas we will use, and we will leverage the insights and so on and so forth. From the brand side, it is very simple that they basically create offers and shares the insights about their own products, which is used as the cues by the affiliates to promote or talk about a particular product. They of course the affiliate puts the brand's offers on their web page or blog page. These are accessed by the visitors who come to the brand to the web page of the affiliates. Brand tracks the buyers, and the brand then pays affiliate a commission. So affiliate marketing is also called a performance marketing, very simply because we are only paid on the basis of the performance as against clicks or landings or anything like that. Now, that performance doesn't necessarily mean that we are talking about money being earned by the brand. It could be even the simplest of the thing, like downloading a newsletter, or an ebook, or signing up for a particular event, which could even be free. So it's just that it's a action that is paid as against the just the initiation or just directing people towards a particular action. Right. So this is how the affiliate marketing works, and you are free to ask the question and reach back to me if you need any clarification on this. But it's important to see the view from both sides, that is affiliate side as well as the brand side. Now, the process of becoming an affiliate is also very simple. Uh, it's always recommended that you start by using or leveraging something that you really like, right? Uh, and therefore, you will see that the people who become successful in their affiliate programs are the ones who basically are doing something which relates or which links to the idea of things that they really love, right? For instance, if you look at Harsh's blog page, Shout Me Loud, you will see that he actually talks about the same affiliate marketing and digital marketing and blogging on his page. And certainly he's very passionate about it. And therefore, you see, it is one of the most successful and acknowledged program within the scheme or within the scope of uh, all the affiliate marketing parts that we see. You choose a field with little competition, in the sense that you don't want to enter into a field which is already very, very proliferated. So, for instance, if you're talking about mobile phones, you will find that it is already been captured by some bigwigs, and there are a lot of people who are doing that. But then again, if you are able to find something unique, something new in terms of your analysis, in terms of your reviews, in terms of your inputs, please go for it as well, right? So find a niche, and then you also want to find a niche with depth. Mobile phones again become a very good example in this, because in mobile phone you have so many features, so many functionalities, and all of that, which makes life really very exciting for somebody to write about it. And the same thing around food, fashion, travel, all of them, though are popular, they offer a big amount of niche in terms of the depth that you can get into. Then, of course, understand the rewards and benefits that you are really looking for, in the sense that are you looking to do small little work, or are you really looking at doing exhaustive blogging? That should determine what kind, means are you looking for augmented earning, or you want to make this as your main earning. So all of this becomes a big sort of area of play. And then, of course, look for the areas which offer opportunities to grow, in the sense that if you, for instance, again, go back to Harsh's choice, I believe that the area that he has chosen is continuing to grow with new and newer things coming in. And he seems to be on the top of the market, in top of the understanding, and keeps bringing in some of these new ideas as he keeps going in, right? Once you know what topic you are looking for, on the basis of this, you basically want to pick your particular platform. Do you want to use the social media as that particular part? Do you want to create your own blog pages, and so on and so forth? And also, what is your medium? So it's not just about using written text, even though you need to have a website, and you need to create those cookies and connect all of that in a way that the websites where you are directing the traffic comes in. But even a podcast allows you to do something like that. So that is certainly one part. The niche I already talked about. And in niche, you need to kind of look at two parts, which is that what is the core niche that you are talking, and what is the arm, or what is the extension that you are looking at very clearly. Then content strategy. Do you want to kind of look at quality or quantity? I'm talking quality more in terms of qualitative, rather than saying that you can say that I will put poor quality blogs and still be successful affiliate, uh, or I will only concentrate. So I'm talking qualitative versus quantitative in terms of strategy. So do you want to kind of keep uh, like, for instance, if it's a Black Friday sale starting today, and you are able to find some really good deals, and say that, hey, listen, if you come to my website, you don't need to kind of do those deep research and miss on some of these lightning deals which are offered today. Just come to my site, and I'll be able to give you here and now. So there will be much more number of posts there, as against if you are looking at which is the latest ultra notebook which has been launched, where you will do a much deeper analysis, and you will basically be able to do that. Then select the programs. We'll talk about those in terms of direct versus a network part. What kind of channel types that you are looking in terms of the audience. And then finally, how you get into earning and evaluating what you are earning here, right? Now, there are two ways to promote your property, or your blog, or your website, or any of the channel that you are creating for becoming an affiliate. One is essentially what is called the organic ways. So this is what would be a free way of promoting your website. And there are four ways of doing that. One is blogging, or social media, email, and IMs like WhatsApp or Messenger or anything of that sort. And blogging is one of the oldest and possibly the most popular among the ones, but the others are promoting as well. But at the same time, you please remember that your blogging is not the same as having your website. You need to basically have your some sort of a web presence for you to become an affiliate. Everybody will want you to start by linking your page to their program, right? So you can use even the blogging and social media, email and IMs to direct the traffic to that main page that you are linking to the affiliate program. Yeah. So social media, huge. You are all the masters. We have been talking about it as on an ongoing basis. The key thing that I would highlight here that you need to basically maintain a calendar. Don't be like 20 posts on one day and nothing for the next 20 days. Be consistent, be regular, and post things on a regular basis there. Mix your content, right, in the sense that don't be overt advertising kind of a thing. Bring in your speciality, bring in your value add, bring in your thoughts. uh, you know uh, Email is again a good one, but it takes some doing for you to collect the email. Social media platforms allows you to collect those emails, and you kind of keep building. And in email, you want to have more number of people subscribing to your newsletters rather than just spamming the people. That is one of the things that, of course, you need to keep in mind. Keep the email etiquettes, respect privacy, and if you get any query, please do respond to them. And IMs are really nice. I have seen some of the education-based influencers and affiliate marketing network leveraging the Telegram because they have a huge ability to add number of followers or number of people to your channels. And I have actually seen IM channels for JE, for instance, which run into thousands and 10,000s in numbers. In terms of the other one, which is the paid campaign, there are a lot of commercial channels that one can use. So you can buy key phrases and keywords. So you need to basically use keywords tool. We had done a demonstration of keywords everywhere before, and I hope you basically played around with that tool. Then using SEO experts and SEO experts paid tools is again very nice because you certainly need to do that. And we have done a very elaborate session on search engine optimization as well. So you should basically leverage some of those part. And all of these that I'm talking about are there in our Godaddy Academy's digital marketing module, which I'm sure you are a part of and you are accessing on a regular basis. And the other one is using online influencers. Like, for instance, if somebody like Harsh mentions you or what you are doing as a way of, adding your sort of recommendation or your property on his page, you can be sure that it is going to create a very, very nice positive impact. Yeah. Siddharth, you are keeping an eye on the messages, and if there is anything, you will let me know.
Yes, sir. I am keeping an eye on it. Also, I wanted to update that Harsh is in the room also. He has
Very
joined the
nice.
meeting.
Very nice.
So, on
Very
behalf of GoDaddy Academy and Team Techiegigs, we would like to welcome him.
yeah. We will do a more formal welcome, Harsh, just in a few minutes. I am towards the end of my session, but so good to see you and your ever smiling face there. So thanks for being here. Super. So these are your commercial channels. Then you have the paid social campaigns. Almost all posts that you do, you will actually have an option of promoting it, and everyone, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, they all allow you to kind of create paid promotion options for all of them, which is also quite a valuable thing. And then other professional help in terms of designers and professional tools for graphics and all of that. These are all something that you should use the high level of analytics to understand the impact that they are creating. Of course, you need to calculate the ROI for each of them and take a strategic approach rather than transactional approach. Don't be haphazard that I suddenly used an SEO expert and then didn't see any result within a period of 2 to 3 cycles, and I say, no, you go away, I don't need you. You need to keep a slightly longer timelines to really make an impact on this part. Uh, the last and not the least, it is about the network versus direct. These are some of the examples of the networked place. On the left, you see these are international ones. They do have India options to sign in as well, and they do pay you on the basis. And these are some of the Indian ones. The key advantage is that especially when you are starting out, it makes a lot of sense because they offer you a lot of tools. You are a part of ecosystem. You will understand which are the affiliate programs which is worth looking for, worth going for. And over a period of time, most of the people start with the network and move into a direct option, like joining the Amazon affiliate program or Flipkart or the Godaddy affiliate program that I was talking about. They also give you quite a bit of a management support in terms of your finances, in terms of your accounts, in terms of making sure that your links are working, and they give you a lot of feedback on that. They offer a fair bit of value-added options as well in like, for instance, doing translation, making it available in context-specific manner for different geographies, and a lot of other values. Disadvantage is, of course, you will not get a direct hands-on feel about your response with specific programs that you will be, of course, one among the many to be using that. And you will be forced to almost follow a standardized format, and you will be kind of compromising on your creativity. There is an added layer of separation between you and the actual brands, and therefore sometimes you miss some critical inputs there, and they will charge a commission, or they will charge some fee for doing all of this. So there is a challenge on that part as well, right? These are some very, very quick tips and tricks, 11 of them that I talk about. Always concentrate on the audience, because they are, they are your breadwinners, or they are your reason to exist. So please make sure that you understand their motivations. Whenever you get a chance, talk to them, read their feedback, read their comments. Be trustworthy, because this is a game of loyalty, and this is not a game of opportunistic behavior. Be helpful, that is, build mutual empathy, understand that sometimes your recommendation could go awry, but make sure that you don't take the high pedestal and say you are an idiot and you did something wrong and therefore it didn't work for you, because that is not going to win you any friend. Understand where it went wrong. Incorporate. Most of the time, people just want an acknowledgement that you have understood my typicality and my speciality and taken time to reflect on that, right? Then be responsive. What I have seen is that a lot of good pieces get some very good comments from people, but the bloggers ignore that and they keep continue to post a one-way messaging, which is in my view a lost opportunity of going viral, because at the same time, some of the blogs I have seen that the comments actually become bigger than the article itself, and therefore it can become viral and it can add to the traffic, which is the key metric that you should be looking for to make an impact. Be transparent in terms that you tell them that you are going to get a referral fee or an affiliate fee. Don't hide that particular thing. In fact, few of the affiliate programs make it mandatory that you mention that you are going to be careful on what you choose, because for instance, if you want to go for a high value product or a low value product, because these are very different in terms of approach and efforts. Experimenting, that is the biggest thing. You should keep experimenting. They are not very expensive in the digital world, so please do that. Try and create as much of timeless content as possible, both in terms of being a bit more futuristic in your thinking, and also updating your content on a regular basis. Stay relevant, right? Be on the lookout for the things which is happening contemporary, and use them as a part of your approach to getting the people and getting their attention. Content is the king, so evolve a content strategy that I was talking about. Learn creative, read a lot of other blogs, understand styles, understand what makes a blog work, and of course be patient, right? I always give the example of the bamboo tree, which grows to its length in the last 1 month or 3 months of the time, and before that you will not even see the shoots. But when they are in the growth, nothing comes in between them, not even the tar that you can see here, the bamboo tree growing on the roads here, right? So uh, this is a patience game. This is a marathon. This is not a sprint. So with that, I take the pleasure, Harsh, to welcome you. One of the reason why I was drawn to invite Harsh onto this particular session was his own journey, and his openness about sharing the approach that he took in terms of making this huge position for himself. And along with that, how he has evolved over a period of time. Harsh has written a book on affiliate marketing, which is already in its third, fourth edition, I think. I have been a buyer of your book as well, Harsh, and I really enjoyed reading through it. I'll be happy to share a bit of feedback when I get a chance of doing that. But it's super privilege and a great opportunity to interact with you face to face. Thanks to the sessions that we are doing for Techiegigs, that we got an opportunity of interacting. And welcome, Harsh, to the session. It's a privilege to have you.
Yeah, and I attended your part of your session, and yes, it was quite bang on. A lot of great stuff right there, and it's an honor to be sharing whatever I know, whatever I've learned in last 12 years with a lot of young minds of India and people who are attending here. So hi to everyone.
Thanks. So let me start with a bit of a free willy, Harsh. Means you have had almost 1.5 decades of experience of being in this particular space and being there, uh, and doing the right things. I'm sure you did a lot of not so right things as well. So just kind of take this opportunity to tell us all about your journey, and help us understand what brought you into doing what you are doing currently.
Right. So my story is nothing significant
Sir,
as I feel.
I'm sorry to interrupt in between. Sir, the screen sharing is on.
Yeah, I'm just, I saw that. I removed. It's okay, right? Harsh is there.
Yes, yes, sure.
Yeah, please go on.
All right. So it was 12 years back when I graduated, and I was a very average student, like who had a lot of dreams like everybody else. But I was not sure what I'm going to do. But I was certain that I don't want to do 9 to 6 kind of work style. I thought like life has something more to offer. And this is where I discovered blogging. And I started blogging just like, we play cricket or we do various activity, because I like the idea of like writing and sharing whatever I know to the world. Now, this is where I also discovered that I can make money online. And that was a life changing moment for me because number one, I was doing something I was passionate about. I was writing about technology. And then there was Google AdSense and affiliate marketing, which was paying, significant amount of money. And I was like, wow, this is so amazing. Like people in my country should know this because I know one thing for sure. If they would be end up making like 800, 900 or $1,000, and I'm talking about 2008, it would change the life of many. And that's where like shout me loud from a tech blog, it converted into a blog which started talking about how to make money from blogging or how to blog to make a life of your own or how to be your own boss. And that was 2008, and then my journey started. Now something, a mishap happened after a few months. I met with an accident, and that was the changing time of my life, where I had to determine what I'm supposed to do for the future. And then the accident happened, and I was bedridden. Now, what happened? Like, I saw my parents crying, and everyone was sad. And doctor said, like, her, she would not be able to walk. And I'm like, okay, this can't be happening. And I was also in tears and worried, like, my future is not going to be the same. But when I saw people around me being sad about me, and then a thought came into my mind, like, is it me, or is it just me who's into the problem? There are so many other people who have some certain kind of problems. So why, because of me, people are crying, and why I'm not doing anything? And probably that thought changed my life. That was June 2009, some around that time. And since then, I never looked back. I Whenever life gave me any problem, whenever I found myself into any kind of situation, the only way I started thinking is, how can I get out of this problem? What can I do right now to make my life better? And that one thought has helped me in past 12 years significantly.
Super, super. So, if you were to look at your own evolution from being a novice and trying out and being surprised by some of these online transfers that actually happened, to now that you see yourself having the conviction that, hey, listen, if I put something out there, it is going to create a revenue, or it's create an impact. Now, what do you think has changed in your mindset in terms of these transition? What is the mind of a digital marketing or an affiliate that you have developed now?
Right. So I think, like, I had this initial understanding that blogging is not just about writing your diary, or just sharing what you know. Blogging can be a real business. And with that mission, actually, in 2008, I started Shout Me Loud. Actually, this mission was pretty clear to me. Like, one day, I want to see everyone see blogging as a business rather than just as a part-time hobby thing, or just as a initially the blogging was all about writing diary, right? So that was one thing which is still the same. Like, I'm very happy that I still treat my blog as a business, even though it's a passion, but I still treat it as a business, that every part of the business should move without me. And this is one thing which I want to share with all of the people. Like, when we start blogging, we think like, hey, it's me who has to run all the do everything. But if you really are establishing blog as a business, or even your YouTube channel or any other platform that you want to develop or establish as a business, you should be the one who's running the show, but you should not be the dancing bear. Now, what I mean by dancing bear is, you have seen those shows, like, as long as the bear is dancing, the money keeps coming in. And that is not the best way to establish a business. So whenever you are strategically planning to grow your blog, always think like, how can I do things where even when you're not around, the blog can grow. And Randhir sir, this is what exactly I've changed in past few years, where I've, like, focused on growing Shout Me Loud as a brand of its own, rather than something which is all about Harsh Agarwal.
Super, super. So I think, without going to a B school, or without, getting your business degree, you have actually cracked one of the biggest conundrum of business, which is that you have to make your business bigger than yourself. It can't be just about you. The whole idea of business is about institutionalization. So that's what brings me to the next question. What has been your experience of interacting with some of the brands? It looks like very alien, that why would a brand which is supposed to be so big and all would be interested in somebody like me? And how do they interact, or what really attracts a brand to us?
Right. So every brand needs just one thing. If you can give them sales, be it in any form, they are happy to work with you. And the sales does not have to be like millions or thousands. Even if you can give one or two sales, they are happy with it, right? But there are certain factors that really, some of the hygiene factor that really matters, because any brand would like to associate with another brand. And this is another mindset that one can develop at the initial stage, that you're not building a blog, you're not just buying a domain name and just building a blog where you're writing about anything. You are basically building a brand. So that ways another brand would like to be associated with you. And it would be hard for them to ignore you, because one of the challenges that you would face in the field of affiliate marketing is getting paid. Like sometime any brand would say like, hey, I would not pay you. And what are the options that you have in that case? But if you have established yourself as a brand, they know that you're not alone, or they're not dealing with an individual like Harsh or Ram or any individual person. They could not ignore you, and this is the power of a brand. And this is something which you should keep in mind when you're establishing yourself in this field.
Super, super. So it is essentially about thinking of yourself as a brand, and that is what is valued by another brand, and therefore they want you to be there because you can add value. You can take their own vision and their own need for generating sales, generating loyal customers, using or leveraging you as a person, which is obviously a very, very great insight, Harsh.
Perfect. I would also like to add one thing, and this has come from some of the experience working with some of the biggest partner of some of the biggest affiliate partner that we have. So a lot of time, one would come across another brand who is just starting with an affiliate marketing as a dimension to their marketing platform. You as an influencer can add a lot more value in terms of suggesting them like these are the things that you can do to grow your affiliate program or grow your website or grow your platform. Because if you're really thinking of long term, then you just don't think that I need to give them some sales. You are also working on establishing the other company as a brand itself. And since you have a years of experience, or since you're an influencer who has actually working with 10 similar products, you can add a lot of value, which is going to make you invaluable, and your advice invaluable.
Yes, very, very nicely put, Harsh. Now, as an experienced blogger and as an experienced affiliate marketer, I want you to kind of share some of the not so exciting or what you will not count as your successful initiatives. And, what was the learning from that? Because, as an academician, I have always seen that you learn more from your failures than from successes. So can you share a couple of them with us?
True that. And I think like my life, my journey has been full of failures, mistakes, and I think I've learned quite a lot from them. This one is one of my favorite mistake, and this one I was quite young, a little ignorant, and I was working with this brand called DreamHost. They are US based brand, and what happened? I had a really great relationship with them. I was giving them great sales. In fact, they have given word of praises that you are the grandfather of our affiliate program, and I was very happy with them, and they were very happy with them. But once what happened? Their affiliate manager changed, and once the affiliate manager changed, all the relation which was built before that was also gone. Like it's not the same, because when an affiliate manager changes, it's like starting everything from scratch,
Afresh.
which is a pain. But again, something that we need to remember, that we need to go through these stages many time of the life. Now, what happened is that the affiliate manager asked me like, Harsh, you have this particular post which talk about DreamHost discount code. You need to take it down, and it was ranking at the top, and it was actually generating great amount of sale. And I was like, I was adamant that hey, I can't change it because it took me years of effort to like put it online, and I can't just let it go. And I thought like they can't do anything because I was I was their top affiliates, and I thought like I'm invincible. That was a big mistake. That was a big mistake right there. My anger, my got me there. My ego got me there. And what they did is they banned me from their affiliate program. And here goes my $500 a month.
Oh,
And and it was such a amazing. I mean, it was a learning experience for me, because this happened quite early in my journey, like 2012 or 13. And then that's where I learned, like, yeah, affiliate managers are the god. Like you should not treat them any bad, and no matter what you're doing a business, you should keep your ego or anger in your pocket. Like it does not work that way. You have to always evaluate any similar kind of situation tactically, like what should be done, and rather than losing one such proposition, because this brand definitely lost a good partner, but ultimately the loss was mine, right? It was a great revenue loss. So that was one learning. In summary, anger does not help you, and always evaluate any situation strategically and see what could be done, because forming a relationship takes time, and maintaining them is takes another extra effort.
no, super, super. I think this was a great learning experience, and all of us fall prey to this at some time. Our ego kind of takes over us and we miss the objectivity. So that is the key learning, I think, and it is a super learning to all of us. Now, I also admire your journey from being a blogger to owning a property which is so popular to actually getting into launching your own products, your books, your courses, and all of that. Tell us a bit about that journey.
Right. So I think it's evolution, right? Like, I you start a blog, a content website, then what's the next? You become an affiliate marketer. Then what's next? You become a product owner. The product could be in the form of ebook, courses. Then you start your own mastermind. So it's all it's all the step of the journey. It automatically comes into everybody's life as they grow. Uh, Writing ebook is something which I've always, inspired. I read a lot, and that's where I think writing an ebook comes to me as an inspiration. Pretty much that's it.
All right. Super, super. In means you have told this many a times, but since you are here in person, it would be great to hear it in person again. For a new person who's just kind of starting today, is it still a good time to become a affiliate marketer? Is it a good thing to look at it as a full-time profession, or do you recommend that work like the horse that you did of 16, 17 hours in the early time, balance between your full-time work and this and see how it responds? Or is it good enough to be aggressive and say, I drop everything and I just get into doing this as a living?
Yeah, that's a very interesting question right there. Um, I think the answer to this is, what is the scale of affiliate marketing? What is the future of affiliate marketing in the days to come? If it's a growing industry, that means there is a larger pie and anyone can come in and take a portion of it. If it is not a growing industry, then that's where the problem is, because a lot of people are coming into it. The way I see is this industry is going to grow. What really the differentiator here is the niche that the niche that one select. A lot of people actually make the mistake of getting into a niche which is already too crowded. Now, I'm not saying that you can't get into a mobile gadget niche and you can't make a name for it, because of course, even if you start late, but you are somebody who's gifted and or somebody who's like really passionate about uh, mobile phones, you can definitely make a difference. But if you are somebody who's at a stage where you are exploring your option of starting a business in affiliate marketing, then go for a niche which is not too crowded. And such niche nobody would be talking about. That's something you have to identify of your own. And once you are there, then the journey is going to be very easy. But to sum up your question, I think like this is a perfect time to get into affiliate marketing. Reason being, there are a lot of resources which are available online. Information is widely there. The only thing which is required is your strategy and effort. The more you put it, success will be for you.
Super, super. And just to kind of cap it, what has your experience been in interacting with the affiliate programs globally and affiliate programs in India?
Yeah, okay, that's a tough question. I have to be very cautious when answering that question. So I mostly deal with international affiliate programs and international affiliate networks. Uh, and number one reason is like, this industry has quite matured outside India. In India, it's still at a very nascent stage. There are good platforms like WeCommission and few others, but there are not good affiliate programs out there in India. Like there are definitely few good SaaS companies. I'm not saying everything is bad, but a lot of company like I don't know how many of you are aware of Flipkart fiasco, when Flipkart has capped their affiliate program budget, which was a big problem for a lot of tech bloggers, which are from my community, and they were like complaining about the fact that like Flipkart has capped their affiliate budget. So even if you're sending traffic, giving sales, you're not making revenue. Now, this kind of problem you don't usually face when you're dealing with the international affiliate. Uh, so I still feel the Indian affiliate industry is yet to cover a lot of milestone, and I see a lot of changes has happened in the past few years. So I'm pretty positive about the same, and hopefully we will see Indian affiliate industry seeing the international standard as well.
Super, super. So I think, Siddharth, it is good time to open the session for questions from the audience as well. And if you have any questions, you can start. I have a few more. Your inputs have been very, very insightful, Harsh, and it trigger more questions in my head. But I think I will also let the audience ask their questions first.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
We have a lot of questions. But before beginning with the Q&A session, I would like to invite my colleague, my partner, who is the director at Imiac Tech, and he is a part of Techiegigs and Godaddy partnership. And he has given the opportunity to lead us this industry in digital marketing. So I would like to invite Mr. Shivam Bhateja with me, who will also participate in the Q&A session, and he will also present some of the queries on behalf of our students. So beginning with this very first question, I would like to ask that there is a basic question, like whenever we get the affiliate links, can we use it as an advertisement, like can we run ads on those affiliate links?
Yeah, so it depend on network to network. Most of the network do not allow you to bid on their brand word, number one. Number two is like if you're using Amazon or similar network, you can't directly send affiliate link traffic to their product page by using PPC. But what you can do is you can actually have a product page in between. You can drive traffic to those page, and that page can have the link to the actual product page.
Great. And how can we select, as a beginner, how can one select a best niche, or how can they study about the competition, like how much competition this specific niche has, or I would face such kind of challenges?
Right. So there are certain ways by which you can select a niche. I usually remember there are four parameters that I usually focus on. One is the traffic possibility, like what is the traffic possibility in that particular niche. Now, it does not have to be in millions or billions. It can be even in thousand. Let's say, for example, if you're talking about fishing, which is a very narrow niche, right? Or camera lenses, which is a much narrow niche than the cameras or tech niche. So that is one. Second is the longevity of that particular niche. For example, iPhone 10 versus iPhone 11. Now, those particular topic will have a very smaller shell life. But if you're talking only about mobile phones, it can have a very wider life. And I remember Randhir sir was talking about getting into evergreen content. Similarly, you should focus on getting into an evergreen niche if you're planning to build a sustainable business. Now, another factor is you should definitely focus on monetization. Like, what are the ways you can monetize your blog? So, AdSense is definitely there, but when you're talking about affiliate marketing, what are the affiliate products that you can promote in that particular niche? And this is something which you identify at the initial stage. And number four, which is another very important aspect, is your passion, right? You need to have certain passion about that particular niche. Even if, and passion means like, either you know about that particular subject, or once you start reading about the subject, you are inclined to learn more about that subject, which is another important aspect. Now, talking about how to gauge the competition, you can use any competitive analysis tool like SEMrush, Ahrefs, where it shows you the keyword difficulty score. That gives a good idea of that how competitive any particular niche or the keywords are.
Great, great. So we have received some queries from startups also. So as in startup, one wants to promote its startup via affiliate marketing, but as you know, there is a cringe in budget. Okay. So what all things or what all possibilities are there that they can give away to their affiliates other than money?
Other than money, I mean, there is referral program that one can give, but here is the thing: always consider that affiliate marketing, you are basically hiring a lot of marketers, and that's not prepaid, that's postpaid. So basically you are going to pay them only when they are giving you certain kind of sales. So you're not giving money upfront. And if you are starting at a budget constraint, you can always use your self-hosted affiliate program. And ultimately you are basically growing your marketing platform using affiliate marketing. And I don't see this as a problem because you are not prepaying, your affiliates. You're only paying when they are actually giving you certain sales. When your customers are paying, you're just giving a portion, 10%, 20%, 30% to those affiliates. So I hope this helps.
Yes, definitely. And moving on to a few of the final question as a business, how to design a winning affiliate model? Like, is there any things that we should take care of?
Is it from a company perspective, or is it from an affiliate marketer perspective?
No, it is from a company perspective.
Right.
Actually, let
So
me also rephrase that a bit, Harsh, in the sense that if there is a new company which is trying to design an affiliate program, one is what Siddharth is asking, what should they keep in mind? Also, are there people around who can be approached by them who work on a success fee kind of a model to help them build these kind of affiliate programs at all?
right. So there are to let me answer the second question first. There are a lot of affiliate managers who are available for hire who would actually help you design your affiliate program for your company. And since they are coming with years of experience, that would save a lot of time for you to, in all the process of designing and getting new affiliate on board. And this is the biggest challenge when you're designing an affiliate program, is to get new affiliate on board. So that's number two. Number one is, if you're starting from scratch, go with an affiliate marketplace, because an affiliate marketplace would ensure that you don't have to worry about the affiliate software, all the tracking issues, all the payment issues. At the same time, you don't have to worry about recruiting new affiliate, because once you're part of any affiliate network like Share a Sale or Impact or Commission Junction, they also help you recruit new affiliates. And that's the easiest and fastest way to get started. It may not be the most budget constraint way of doing affiliate marketing, but it is the most best way to actually, if you really think like affiliate marketing is one of your marketing channel, it is going to be help you the most.
Great, great.
Great, super.
So this was it from our side till now. We have received these much question. So we can move further with other talks. And Shiva might have some of the questions in his mind. So I would like to
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
thanks for the introduction, Siddharth. I have received two, three questions and I need to ask them also. Shall I? Randhir
Yeah,
Yeah,
sir,
yeah,
sure.
Shivam, please go ahead.
I'm sorry if I'm interrupting you. So that's why
No,
I'm
no, no,
asking.
don't bother. We are here for exactly this purpose, and Harsh has been very, very encouraging. So please go ahead and ask your questions.
Yeah, I'm also connected with her on the Instagram as well. And we had a chance of exchanging the text me only once. If Harsh remember, I don't know if he remembers me or not. I have been following you since I have entered into this industry. I entered in 2011, and since that time, we are following Harsh. He's a great leader in this industry.
Thank you,
So,
Shivam.
my first question is, what will you guide to a person, or you can say the day one of Harsh Agarwal? What will you guide to that person if this is your first day and you need to reframe each and everything out there with respect to the affiliate model, the selecting the niche, as well as if you talk about some international partners like Max Bounty and all that stuff, the Commission Junction, they are not feasible as an entry level for a newcomer. So, what different you can say the affiliate programs that a newcomer can come along, and what all the things that he need to complete before getting onto this? Is, I know this is not a secret, this cannot be a secret sauce, or this is not just a one night game. It takes a long time. I've been working with the players like Timber, Neil Patel from a very long time. So affiliate is not something a one night changer, but it is definitely a life changer. So what you will guide to a day one of Harsh Agarwal if somebody has to start with today, following
Sure,
6 month, 12 months game?
sure. So here is one thing which, considering all the experience that I have from past 10, 12 years, here is one thing which I would do, and I would suggest to everyone to do that. The one thing that is in control of you is creating content. That is something you can do at any time, and that is something which is in your control, right? So let's say you select a niche, and there is a thing called content velocity. And if you can just create content every day without fail, you can keep creating content. Nothing can stop you from succeeding. Nothing can stop you from getting into any kind of platform wherever you want to be. And I can tell you, I have done this for first 6 years. I've not skipped even a single day of publishing a content on Shout Me Loud. And this is something, if you make it a habit, like something where you can create content as naturally as possible, uh, nothing can stop you from achieving whatever you want to achieve.
Okay, thanks for that answer. And myself being a owner of a content agency, I'm into selling, you can say, the content writing, the content development, content marketing service from past 5 years, 6 years. So, but I've never been into the particular space of affiliate marketing, producing quality content for brands like Zivame, ICICI Bank, Myntra. And on daily basis, we are doing approximately 11 like 12 lakhs words. So what will you guide a content agency to how people like me can enter into the affiliate industry? We are an established brand with respect to content agency delivering services to clients.
So if I understand it right, like creating content is not a problem for you. You can create a lot of content. Basically, that's an
Yeah,
easy
I'm
part
doing
for
for
you.
players like Neil Patel also, but I've never been into this space personally myself.
Yes. So the key here is the finding a niche where you can actually create a difference, and niche where like there is a requirement. And when we talk about niche, here is a very interesting fact, Shivam. Like we talk a niche where you can actually make a significant difference is where you have a specialization on where nobody can come and copy easily. For example, aerodynamic, just as an example, or example Bitcoin or cryptocurrency as another example. So if you can, and those kind of content cannot be created by any XYZ writer, but rather it can be created by people who have the skin in the game. So if you can build a team of like, let's say 3, 4 people and put them into learning about a particular topic, like start training them from A to Z, and you create a website in that particular field. I don't see any way that become an unstoppable trade.
Yeah, you just gave me a one more, the last question, and I hope this will be something I want you to promote. You used the word cryptocurrency, and you are into this space. The CoinSutra, I guess it has been more than 4 years. So, can you give some light on what CoinSutra is and how young minds of this country can get benefit out of this?
Right. So I don't know. I mean, many of you know me from Shout Me Loud, but I also run a publication called CoinSutra, which I started in year 2016. And I got into I learned about Bitcoin and blockchain in 2015. And when I looked into this technology, I found it pretty amazing. And it took me like almost a year and a half before I can actually started a blog, because where I this 1.5 year I keep learning about what blockchain is, how the financial system works, what Bitcoin is. And I believe it's an amazing technology. It can definitely disrupt a significant portion of it can disrupt or innovate the financial system that we know of. Barring that, at the same time, if you're looking from the investment perspective, it is a high risk, high reward investment. It is not something that like you invest your money and then you would make a lot of money. I mean, that is something you need to keep in mind. For the young minds, here is what my suggestion is. I would definitely want you to spend time learning about what Bitcoin is, what Bitcoin wallet is, how blockchain can make a significant difference in the technology, in the industry that we know of, in the financial system we know of. And yeah, get exposure in cryptocurrency. Once you have this basic knowledge, I think it would radically transform your financial life as well.
Yeah, thanks for the answer. And I'll ask everyone to just hop on the coinsutra.com and start learning, exploring this. Over to you, Randhir sir.
Super, super, Shivam. There were some very nice questions there. Thanks for that. And thanks for those lovely response, Harsh. I actually wasn't aware of your Coin Sutra. I think that was something that I missed out. So I will certainly, I have been working in the cryptocurrency space for a while now, and I will
Interesting.
certainly have a look. And not just that, I also recommend everybody to visit Harsh's core website, that is harsh.in, where he's very active and posts some of his latest ideas and thoughts. Same goes with his LinkedIn and his Instagram accounts as well. So please do acknowledge and follow Harsh on all of this. Now, just as a closing part here, Harsh, uh, uh, is there anything specific that you would change in your last year and last decade and a half of your journey as what world knows Harsh Agrawal as? If there is anything that you think you would have done differently given what you went through.
Well, I would not change a bit because every part has been a learning a learning milestone, and it has made me what and who I am today. I yeah, I would not change anything. I mean, it has been fantastic journey so far.
Perfect, perfect. In fact, I think a life of no regrets is actually a very rich life. It doesn't mean that you are not open to learning. It just means that you are happy with all the experiments and every disappointments as well as fortunes that came your way, which is a very, very positive and a very your generation view as well. So I think it will resonate with all the audience here. So thanks again, Harsh, for this lovely session here. I think it was supremely useful and very exciting for everyone. I learned a lot as well myself from some of your insights. Look forward to staying connected and involving you in some of the other initiatives that we plan ahead.
Sure, it would always be happy to be here, and really nice to meet you and everyone here. And I think, yeah, we should stay connected for sure.
Perfect. Over to you, Siddharth then.
So I would just like to conclude the meeting with one last question that is kind of a fan question. Like Harsha, you have the every page names are like DEN Harsh, then Harsh. So is there any specific secret behind it, or you just loved it, or you just happen to use it everywhere?
Okay, that's a very interesting question right there. So there are two reasons for it. Okay, number one reason, then you know what then means, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So I think I was probably in seventh or eighth standard, and I was trying to find a username for myself, and that's the name I could find. So that goes the Den Harsh. That's the reason. There's no other logic. But when I grew up, when I started learning about branding, there's one thing which I learned, that you should always use one single image and single username everywhere. You should not change it like every now and then. And that's the reason I never changed it. And again, it just stays like this. So that's where Den Harsh come to the picture.
Great, great. Thank you so much for both of your time, Randhir sir and Harsh. We really appreciate your time. And this 4 week session will continue another week also. The next week's topics is Google AdSense, and Team Techiegigs and Godaddy Academy invites all of the students to attend these live sessions and get the more and more techniques on how you can earn online and utilize the power of internet. So I would like to end the meeting on whole team's behalf. Thank you, speakers, for being here.
Thank
Thank
you so
you. You
much.
have a great weekend. Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Thank you so much, everybody. All the best. Take care. Bye bye.